𝗕𝗓𝗕𝗥. Let's do it. By the way, if you want to learn and understand music production from the fundamentals all the way to like building out a full song, link below. First things first, we're using Amplitude today, so all the patches are going to be available on the store. You can get them and put them in Amplitude, and you'll have the same sound I have. This is the clean patch. We have a compressor, we have a vibraking, we have an analog delay, messed around with some miking, and there's a little bit of a chorus and a reverb, and that's pretty much it. It sounds like this. Of, you know, the intro, and then it's going to come in real heavy, which is what all these other guitars are, which I will also get into. So let's just create a, I don't know, some sort of like intro line. Okay, so that's the intro. Very nice. I kind of want one more clean guitar like halfway through this intro to come in. Just something like that, super simple. So we're gonna go to guitar A, unfreeze this. These are both the same amp sim. Is this a compressor, an 80, a tube screamer, a GCM 800, 8000, something like that, dual rectifier. These are the setups for the cabs, and this and this. But again, these will be on the store, so don't worry about it. Here we go. Guitar B is similar. There's just more drive, a couple different settings, a couple different mic placements, same sort of thing. Sounds like this. So let's do it. And lastly, one more guitar, kind of a lot of guitars actually. Just a Mesa Boogie. These mic placements, that's it. These are the settings, and it sounds like this. Nice little roomy in the middle. All right, so I'm gonna throw all these into one group. Call this the guitar sub. And let's do some EQ real quickly. Actually, I have an EQ right here for scooped mids. So this is all our guitars. Alright, so I'm going to cut a bit in this EQ, and then I'm going to boost a bit in another EQ. Maybe instead of an EQ, I'll just do a multi-band compressor. Something like that. Time for drums. All right, we've frozen the guitars. Now it's time for drums. For drums, we're going to be using just a Superior Drummer basic core library, the Premier Rock patch. I don't think I've changed anything. I'm also using a drum pad. No drums right now. And then when this clean guitar comes in, or in the second half of the intro, drums are going to come in. Okay, Okay, not really sure what to do with this breakdown, but we'll see. Oh yeah, like that. Alright, so I want more ambience on this drum track. So just gonna turn up the ambience. This definitely has to be better timed. Alright, so that sounds really good. We kind of just need a bass now. I'm going to kind of break the rules and cheat a little bit. We're going to throw an archetype 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘 on. After that, we're going to transpose it down 12 semitones. We're going to turn off the amp. We're going to go into the cab. We're going to turn off the cab. And now we have a bass. Let's just connect the guitar. That's our bass. So when the drums come in, we'll play bass. All right, so as for processing, let's see how it sounds. This is definitely delayed a little bit. There's a bit of latency when I was playing, so I'm just going to shift it. I'm going to throw a compressor before it. Make it pretty heavy. Now, because I want this to be more of a supporting line, I don't really want too much attack. Sounds good. I'm going to throw a SVT3 Pro on there. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe like a green screamer. Just a bit of distortion. That's quite nice. I'm just gonna throw an EQ on there so I can quickly clean it up. Let's roll off the bass a little bit. Throw bass lane on there. Quite good. And then our bass just to really kill that thing. Something like that. Make sure that's looking good. That is pretty bassy. I will say that is pretty bassy. Might not need that much. I might actually switch this for a 𝗕𝗘𝗠𝗘𝗥. Do the old 𝗕𝗘𝗠𝗥 trick. That's nicer. Do I hear? I think there's pedals going on here. There are. Let's turn the reverb off. All right, so quickly, let's do a Studer. I like the T-Rack stuff a little better than the actual Studer here. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Sometimes I like this one better. That sounds nice. Cool. How's that? I mean, that sounds great to me. Anyway, let's just throw on the mix checker. You can get this for free on the store. I use it all the time. Turn it on, switch to mono. I don't really hear too much wrong with it, to be honest. It sounds really good, honestly. Let's switch it to the NS10 section. This is quite spanky. I will say that the clean is quite spanky. We could actually just go in and just get rid of either the presence or the treble. Yeah. There we go. That sounds nice. Perfect. Let's throw a tape on this whole thing. I think it sounds great. I'm just going to add some highs. Tiny bit of like mastering stuff, but not really. So I like to bring up the highs and just compress them when they're too high. Something like that. Let's see. And without it, that's nice. It's nice and clear. And then as for like the 200 range, let's just solo it. It's actually not bad at all. Just a tiny bit of compression on there. Let's check this range here. It's great too. It's really great. Listen to how much this guitar in the middle does. I'm gonna take it out. Boring, right? Add it back in. It's important. All right, so that's a knuckle puck type beat. I don't listen to them too much, but the first couple songs, what's it called, Untitled? I listened to that song. That's kind of sort of what I base this off of. Hope you learned something. If you want the guitar patches, they'll be on the store. I'll upload them. You can get them. But yeah, make sure you have Amplitude 5. If you're interested in learning music production more in depth, I do have a course coming out in September. It covers, sound theory, recording, all the in-depth look at processing, like really in-depth look at compressors and types of compressors and reverbs and types of reverbs. Just like as much useful information as possible for you to get into recording and producing music. I find a lot of people are missing like a fundamental understanding of like sound and phase and acoustics and stuff. So that'll be included in the course. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Bye.